So, I'm having a good day. I'm relaxing. It's the first day of my weekend from work. Had a long day, long week at work. And, everything's going pretty groovy. I'm going back and forth between watching the anime series Soul Eater, which I'm going to do a written review of, actually, once I'm finished of it. Because that's a very good series, and I want to get into why. But that's all I'll say right now. Back and forth between that and Borderlands 2, testing out the new character Krieg, who's very good. And all of a sudden, and I'm thinking, by the way, I'm thinking that, I'm not gonna, do a video this week. I'm gonna take the week off. I'm gonna come back next week with probably a video review of like Metal Gear Rising, something like that. And then all of a sudden, I get a message on Facebook. Matt Smith leaves at Christmas special. And immediately my brain just goes, okay, this is just some fan, this is just somebody, this is a rumor, da-da-da-da-da. 10 seconds later, I find an actual article on BBC.com. I think it was BBC.com. It might have been some kind of an affiliate or something like that. And, yeah, that's true. So, yeah, holy crap. That kind of confused that pretty much jarred my day. Didn't make it worse. Well, kind of. Let me explain. Matt Smith is my favorite Doctor. By a pretty decent amount. And while I am sad to see him go, because I love the 11th Doctor, and I love Matt Smith in general. The guy's just, he's amazing. I've seen him in interviews and stuff like that. He's a really cool dude, and I'm glad to see that he's moving on to other things, and he's making a bigger name for himself because he's trying like directing and stuff like that, and he's got a lot of big projects coming up. So I guess this isn't a huge surprise then, but I am very excited for him. But I'm also very sad because again, I love the 11th Doctor. He's my favorite. But yeah. 2 more episodes with Matt. The 50th anniversary, which is going to be him and David, and the Christmas special that follows. And then I think past that, it's going to be the 12th. Now, I'm not expecting the 12th Doctor to be John Hurt. I'm just not. Because, he just doesn't look like a doctor to me. He's supposed to be the frazzled between Doctor or before a Doctor, or sometime in the future Doctor, maybe, sort of. I don't know. But whoever this next Doctor is has got the biggest goddamn shoes to fill on the face of the earth. Because, think about it. First Doctor, pretty good. I got nothing against him. Second, good. Third, good. Fourth, awesome. Fifth, I'm actually a pretty big fan of Peter Davis and what I've seen. Sixth, I got nothing against him. No, he's pretty good. Seventh, really good. Eighth, though all we really have is the movie, not bad. Ninth, Eccleston, love him. 10th, Tennant, love him. Matt Smith, favorite. So, the last 3 in particular, all the modern Doctors, Eccleston, Tennant, and Smith, have been just going up the scale of really good Doctor, very par for the rest of the series, and a very good Doctor, and then 10, who's often considered one of the best. And I can't fully argue with that. I do in general like Tennant. I think he's a very, very good Doctor. And then there's Smith, who is my favorite Doctor. Especially this season, because he's really come into things now. But, yeah. I'm not quite sure what to think of this. Because I kind of called it, but at the same time, there's so much going on already. The name of the Doctor, all that going on, that was a huge deal. So, there's that. And then there's the 50th anniversary happening with which is going to be the 50th anniversary, number 1, but number 2, it's going to involve David Tennant, the 10th Doctor. So it's a meeting of doctors. That's a huge occasion. And then the very next thing we see, a month later, literally a month and 2 days after the anniversary, is the Christmas special, which is going to be Matt Smith's last episode. And at the very end, and I just realized something that I hope to God they don't do, which is that he's gonna start regenerating, and then they're gonna cut. They're gonna say, to be continued. And then they're gonna wait like a year. If they do that, I'm gonna stop watching the damn show. Because, we Whovians have put up with a lot of crap at the scheduling. There was the 8-month break between Dr. Widow in the Wardrobe and Asylum on the Daleks. There's an 8-month break between those two. We got 5 episodes. Then we had to wait 3 months. There 2 or 3 months. We got another one. Then we had to wait another 3. Then we got the 8 episodes. Now we have to wait 6 months to get the anniversary. Then another month to get the Christmas special. Now, they cannot leave on a mystery 12th. They have to at least show his face. You can't do that. As far as we know, this isn't like Tennant leaving where just everything's changing. As far as I know, Moffat's still going to be around. He's still going to be the main director, the main producer. I'm not exactly sure what his title is, actually, but the head of Doctor Who. As far as I know, he's staying on. As far as I know, pretty much everybody's staying on except for Matt, which means Clara is too, and that's actually quite fascinating. Especially after just how dividing going from 10 to 11 was. Going from 11 to 12 is going to be very interesting because it seems like the only thing that is changing is 11 into 12. Duh. This is big. Big. We've got, like I said, we've got everything going on this year. And then we've got that to top it off. I mean, my God. This is big. This is pretty damn big. And I'm just not exactly sure how to react to it again. It's just that it came out of nowhere, really. And again, I'm excited for Matt Smith. I'm happy for him that he's moving on with his career and he's getting all these big things going. And I wish him the best. But damn, again, it's my favorite Doctor. So, I'm gonna be feeling what other people are feeling when Tennant regenerated, because I wasn't a fan at that time. And I came in after Tennant had regenerated. In fact, I think I literally started watching right around the time Series 5 was ending, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, confirmed, Series 8 is going to be the first season of the 12th. Now, who is going to be the 12th? Well, that's a good question, because I think they're still looking. Nobody knows. What do I hope it would be? Well, there's 2 thoughts, really. I have 2 thoughts about this, about who I want to be the next Doctor. First one, Simon Pegg, because he's my favorite actor, and Simon Pegg is awesome. And, he gets that job. Awesome. I could die a happy man right there. And he's pretty much one of the few people who could possibly eclipse Matt Smith. To me, at least. The other idea is a female Doctor, which I've heard a lot. And I think that would be very interesting to have a female Doctor. It might mess up kind of The only problem with having a female doctor is that it kind of messes up the idea and just the, how do I word it? Just the idea of this, this cantankerous, well, not cantankerous, this old man, this wise, partially insane man, and the female companion, where it's like where it was with the first Doctor, where it was a grandfather and his granddaughter. With a female Doctor, it could still work if if it still had female companions. But if it was a female Doctor and a male companion, that'd just be weird. I think that's kind of my main thing about that, is so that they'd have to stick with what they were doing. But wow, just that is some strange crap. Like I said, it was we kind of knew it was coming, but at the same time, I don't know, just they're giving us a hell of a year at Doctor Who. I'll tell you that one right now. I mean, the 8 months and then 6 months, the 8 episodes, the 8 months before series. I'm right flustered right now. I'm just again, it makes sense, and it was kind of predictable because we all knew he was going to have to leave at some point. But and because of all of his new movies and stuff like that, yeah. But I am so excited for just what's happening. That's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. Is I'm very sad to see Matt Smith go, but I am so damn interested in who the 12th is going to be. Number 12. Oh, that. We got 6 months until then, folks. Well, 6 months. Well, pretty much 7 months, actually, because it's at the end of the month. But, yeah. Matt Smith's regenerating. Oy vey. I'll see you next week for probably my review of Metal Gear Rising.